It is a rare rainy day in LA as I pull up to a Spanish-style duplex. A few days earlier, my boss at the senior center, where I teach fitness classes, asks, completely out of the blue, if I'm looking to move. No, why? I say. Well, a senior who comes here owns a duplex, he says. She lives downstairs and she's looking for a tenant to live upstairs. Someone who's nice and would check in on her every once in a while. Well, I live with 2 roommates in a shady part of town, so I decide to at least go check it out. I brave the rain and ring the doorbell. A wrinkled, white-haired woman, hunched over so much her head rests on her chest, answers the door. I know who you are, she says in an Eastern European accent. Come in, come in. Within a few minutes, I learn that this is Halina Ala Wolf, a Holocaust survivor from Poland. She is about to turn 91 on November 9th. This, as it turns out, is also my own mother's yahrzeit, the anniversary of her death, so I feel an instant connection with Allah. She tells me the rent is $800 for a 2-bedroom apartment half a block from Beverly Hills. $800 is great. She asks, how much am I paying now? Well, $725, I tell her. A few weeks later, I move upstairs from her. She will only take $725 for rent. My first day there, she calls me and says, I hear you upstairs. I'm so sorry. I'll try to be more quiet. Oh, no, she says, no. I like it. I like hearing you upstairs. We spend our evenings playing cards and eating dinner. She tells me unbelievable stories about her childhood, the war, her family. I show her her home address in Lodz, Poland, on Google Earth, where she had fled and not returned since the Holocaust. Alla lost her entire family in the war, including her parents and first husband. She remarried, but never had any children. Only her one sister, Miriam, survived. When she tells me her sister's name, I can't believe it. Miriam is my Hebrew name. And the day of Miriam's yahrzeit, my birthday. Miriam had died years before I met Allah. The only biological family Allah has left now is a niece and a few grandnieces who live far away. Now, I'm young and single and should be out dating, but spending my evenings with Allah is way more fun and interesting. When I finally do meet a man, Quasi, and introduce him to her, they become instant friends. We've only been dating a month, but she tells others we're engaged, almost willing it to happen. Soon, I ask Allah if it's all right if Quasi moves in. Of course! Who am I to keep lovers apart? She starts calling him instead of me to change light bulbs and figure out the remote control. She just loves having a man around. For her birthday, we put up balloons and a happy birthday sign, and she never wants to take them down. For her, it's a festive party in her house every day. She has a wall of photos of all the important people in her life. You don't need a bigger prize than this to make a home, she says. I am very excited when photos of me make it onto the wall. Quasi and I marry and have our daughter Rosalind a year later. Her middle name is Helena. Allah loves her and sings to her every day, but Allah is noticeably deteriorating. She is 95 and needs full-time live-in care. The last time she comes upstairs to our apartment is for a Passover Seder. Quasi has to physically carry her up the stairs. She dies 2 weeks later. Alla survived the war because she was excellent at sewing and crochet. She crocheted beautiful doilies, like artwork for the German soldiers to send home to their wives and girlfriends. She also taught others how to crochet and help save their lives. We sewed one of her doilies onto our wedding chuppah and named our second daughter Elena. It's no accident her name starts with A-L-A. Helena a la Wolf chose not to dwell on the enormous suffering she endured during the war, but to be utterly in love with and grateful for life. She taught me and my family how to be thankful for everything we have. I drove up to a duplex one rainy day, not knowing I was about to meet my bubby. She gave me a home. I gave her a family.